Okay, this is the front of Prelude, just to get you situated on what's going on. When you first show up to the shift, you're going to need to get the key cards or key card for the garage. Typically, whoever is at the front should have it. If it doesn't look like this yellow envelope, it'll just be a white key card. It might have a lanyard around it. I need to probably set that up. Um, and then you walk to the back, walk into the kitchen. I probably need to speed this up. There is an elevator that you need to ride up with the valet podium right here. I'm about to discover that the elevator is not ready for you to get into, and you can't call it down from down here, so you need to go up. Let me see if I can speed this up after I realize it. This is me not knowing and I can't call it up, and then wrapping around, and there's the front, and here's the elevator. And so you call it down. Oh yeah, so you got to shut these little scissor doors, and then shut the grate here, and then just hit the down button on this. There's no other options, so it's pretty easy in order to work this thing. But anyhow, grab the valet stuff, get it into the elevator, and out of the elevator you come. Then you got to wrap around out the kitchen here and down. This is going to dump you out into the alleyway right behind the restaurant. In the corner here is where the Windjammer sign goes. Make sure you disassemble it. Make sure that it is tucked away in the corner when you put it back, and when you find it, make sure you're collecting the four legs for it and the two plastic holders on that leg for it. So right here you can see the two plastic holders on the ends right on the corner there. Those come off, and you'll see me when I'm setting it up, but these four legs and the two plastic things, you're going to want to make sure you've got those before you slip out. See how that falls off? Anyway, those are the plastic holders. Once you get this all set up, you can either do what I did and try to wheel it all out at once. It's kind of difficult. It might make more sense to do two trips, but this is me trying to juggle how to get everything on here simultaneously. Best way of doing it, turns out, is pulling out that and taking off the cones and laying the Windjammer sign flat on the podium, and then balancing everything on top of it. But you kind of go slow wheeling it all out. So anyway, and you can notice it's kind of falling off just as I get here, but I made it. All right. Take the Windjammer sign. If you're gonna carry it like that on the podium, make sure you carry it on its back. If you put it on the front where it says the Valley $10, you're just gonna scratch it all up. So please be conscious of that. When you put these plastic holders, these legs on here, before you put the legs into the plastic holders, make sure that the plastic holder is turned correctly. If it is facing the wrong direction, those legs are going to curve up when you set them down instead of and it's going to wobble a lot more than it should. So there's a correct way of doing this. And if it's incorrect, fix it. Anyway, let's see here. Let's get this all set up. So when you come into the shift, it's possible that your loading zone is going to get totally eaten up. It often is. You can see right here there are two cars already in the loading zone. One of them has somebody in it. The other one is just an abandoned car for right now. If that is the case, make sure you call 311 and try to get the parking enforcement to come and ticket it. You want the Windjammer sign and the valet podium to be as visible as possible, so you want to keep them pretty much right here. And you'll see where I wheel this podium out. Let's see here. Let's get this situated, and then the podium can... Oh, let's not forget the umbrella light. So you want to attach this in the wintertime, pre daylight savings. In the wintertime, keep it on there because pretty quickly into your shift, it's going to be getting dark, and you want to give yourself some light, give yourself some visibility. The easier it is for guests to see you, the more tips you're going to make. But anyhow, this is the correct setup. You saw, I didn't mention it, but you saw me setting up the cones along the curb. But just do this in reverse when you need to put it back.